Bang, bang, up and running. Episode 56, Face Your Fears. I am Sam.
I'm Dylan.
Green Eggs and Sam, what's poppin'? Dylan, the axe thrower, the axe master.
Yeah, we went through axes the other night.
Went through axes a couple nights ago. Not really sure how it was going to be, but we went in and we were the only ones in there.
What did you think before we got there? Like, how hard did you think it was going to be?
So I didn't think it would be too hard. Like,
I didn't think so either. I underestimated it hard.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially
like getting the timing down, like the distance.
I think that's what it's all about.
To make it stick into the wood. That's the toughest part, I feel like, is getting your rotation right. And I was flicking my wrist. You gotta just let go. You gotta bring out your inner ancestor. But yeah, so we did it for a little while. We were throwing planes. They had a tiny one and then a bigger one. And then after a while, this dude comes in and
long-haired, bearded
looks
guy.
like fucking somebody from the Lord of the Rings. And he starts throwing a little bit, and then he's like turns around, like hits it behind his back a few times, and then he spins one around his head and throws it, and he's like holding it backwards like this with the blade facing this way, throws it underhand and shit like that, and
he was being ridiculous.
He was
showing off hard.
So we were like, dude, how the fuck you doing that?
I'd probably do that too.
And then Dylan's like, all right, let me try this shit. Dylan fucking masters the backwards throw.
That was fun. It was easier for me throwing it backwards than it was forwards. I had to just been the spin was right. I just had the spin.
Yeah.
Happen.
I feel like it only would spin if you're throwing it backwards probably one time.
Yeah, probably one.
Come up and hit maybe.
Well, it starts like the axe head when you let it go at the bottom. So it probably does like 1.5 rotations.
Comes around and then hits, because it was hitting upside down.
Yeah.
Usually,
you're right.
The handle was be sticking up in the air when it would hit.
So yeah, probably one.
It was hitting the way you were throwing it, and dude, it was sketchy when you're throwing it like that, going past your knee.
Yeah. So the first time I was scared of hitting my leg when I did it, so I think I like came around it and I threw it at the fence beside me. Threw it at the fence, knocked off a fucking sign, broke the sign.
Completely out of the range.
But then
that's why we got fences.
Second time I got a little bit closer, and the third time I got a little bit closer, and the fourth time or fifth I was like hitting the fucking
hitting the target, dude.
It was lit.
It was fun. We did it for an hour. We drink beer and throw axes. Dude.
I can't believe that they allow those two things at the same time. We're like, we're not going to serve you beer, but if you want to bring it, go for it.
Yeah, and they're like, you got to make sure you're careful in here. You get drunk as shit. Yeah, you just be careful. That's two things that don't mix very well: being drunk as hell and being careful. But we did well. Music was cool. Dude was cool.
Yeah.
It was a great experience. A great experience.
So. Now, think back to a hunter-gatherer. Do you think you could throw a fucking axe at an animal and kill it?
Dude, we picked up on it quick, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're good at it or if it's just easy to pick up on, but somebody just get hurt.
Get down on that big play.
Of course he fucking did. But I feel like after a while, you get pretty good at it, but our targets weren't moving.
Yeah,
they weren't alive.
True.
It wasn't life or death.
We were throwing at flat targets.
Yeah.
Animals aren't flat.
Being a hunter-gatherer, I feel like they were probably good.
Yeah, probably.
It would be hard, but I feel like I could do it.
So what would your weapon of choice be? Because I would say at the start, they probably started with spears.
Yeah.
And then graduated from spears to like hatchets and then arrows, I would say. I don't know, but that seems like logical to me. So what would you prefer? I feel like arrows would be the best. Let's go with hatchet or spear. Which one would you rather have?
Hatchet or a spear? Probably hatchet.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know though. A spear, I just feel like depending on how big the spear was, it would be almost like a burden to carry around all the time if you were wanting to.
Well, you could use it as like a cane while you're walking and help you walk.
Yeah, I guess. But you can put a bigger head on an axe or a hatchet than you can a spear, I feel like.
Yeah, but you can probably throw a spear better though, don't you think?
You don't have to rotate it.
Yeah.
Better aerodynamically.
You just throw it straight.
Probably throw a spear better, probably more accurately. Probably be more deadly too. More fatal a spear would be than a hatchet.
I don't know though. If you hit a hatchet perfect.
Dude, I was thinking whenever we were throwing those things, like imagine that hitting a fucking skull or hitting you in the back.
Oh, if it hits you in the skull, you're done.
You're done. It's gonna split you in half.
Even if it hits you backside like an axe.
Especially how that motherfucker was throwing him as hard. He was putting his whole body into it.
Up. He was like, there was a while where he was like crow hopping, is what I would call it. In baseball, crow hop. That's what he was doing.
There was one he called the Billy Madison where he was running into it. Boom.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's ridiculous, dude. But yeah, that putting some power behind him too. I don't know. I guess I'd probably go with the hatchet, but a spear, I'd probably have one with me.
I think I'd probably go with the spear.
Would you? Well, that'd be good. I'd have a hatchet. You'd have a spear. Would be fine.
Yeah.
We have both aspects. You'd probably have a little dagger.
Yeah.
A little.
To put the animal out of misery.
Skin them, yeah. Slit their throat, skin them right there. Take the pelts back with you.
Can you imagine that?
Dude, you had. It was eat and sleep. That was all you worried about.
Yeah, that was all they
eat, sleep, survive.
That's why people complain about so many things today.
Yeah.
Is because we don't have to look for food anymore.
It's
if
too
we
easy.
still had to look for food, people wouldn't give a shit about.
Yeah, if you had to go around and kill
things.
your food every day.
That's why we need to introduce lions.
Just release them into the streets.
If you're worried about getting eaten by a lion, you probably don't give a shit about what someone said about you.
Yeah, that is true. You're not going to worry about what happened at work if you have to avoid lions on the way home. The whole time you're at work, you're going to be worried about getting eaten by a lion. So somebody's going to talk shit to you and be like, I don't fucking care. There's a lion right there.
There's a lion outside.
At the window licking his lips. Okay? Talk shit all you want. Go outside.
Yeah, I dare you. I dare you to walk outside.
Go home and see what happens. So, we need to introduce lions. We need to introduce mountain lions, bears, tigers. Oh my!
I feel like bears are a little OP. Lions are probably a little OP too.
Bears can run fast as shit though.
Maybe we need coyotes or something. Something that doesn't kill humans.
Coyotes are scared as fuck though. Coyotes won't attack.
But if they're in a pack, they might attack you.
Well, yeah. Pack of coyotes running around.
Imagine if we dropped a pack of coyotes right in the middle of every city.
You could drop mountain lions around. I feel like that's like a.
You don't think they're OP too?
No, I don't think so. Just because, the massive ones probably are, but the tinier ones, I feel like are something that I'd be willing to fight every day.
I think if you stand up to mountain lions, I don't think they attack humans very much.
They're scared too.
Unless they're super hungry. Kind of like sharks. Sharks can kill humans, but they don't.
That's true.
I think it's like that.
That's understandable. That would be a good. This is a transition into a game show. That'd be a dope game show. I've been thinking about it.
A game show?
Throw some animals in there, and you sign the waiver like we signed at axe throwing. They were like, if you die, it's not our fault. If we're gonna throw you in here with some animals, and you get to hunt them. We're gonna give you a gun, and if you win, you get $5 million. And it's a game show. And we're gonna like the Hunger Games, but it's willing. You sign a paper for it. Wouldn't that be a cool game show?
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be awesome to watch? You're like, all right, I know I can die, but if I kill this mountain lion, this bear, and this killer orangutan in these 8 hours, I get $5 million. I get to pick from a slew of weapons. I get to pick so much ammunition. I get to pick protective gear.
If I had a gun, I'd be down to do that.
Yeah, you get a gun. Yeah.
Well, with a bear though, a grizzly bear, it might not matter that much.
So I'm saying you get a couple guns. You get a few some ammo. You get a few you get some gear, but it's all you're building your fantasy roster here. You get so much money to spend on each of the things.
Okay, so you're in this. Let's pretend that, like you said, there's a chimpanzee or something. There's a grizzly bear and a fucking what else?
A mountain lion.
A mountain lion and
cougar.
How big is this? How big is this where you're at?
We're gonna be
like a foresty type area.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But like
a football field size or
no, it's gotta be bigger than that. Yeah, it's gotta be bigger than that.
Eckwood just scored a touchdown, baby. Damn, let's fucking go.
He DK'd.
So how big you think? A football field? 2 football fields maybe? I feel like you might still need.
That's still too small.
The 3 animals might fight each other though.
Yeah. I don't want to release them individually though, because that's too easy. Because then you're just looking for one. You don't have to worry about the other one.
Right.
That's what I think is going to put some intensity to it. Is you're you see the bear, you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna hunt the bear, and then the fucking killer orangutan comes in from behind you, swoops in and picks you up off the ground.
Okay, well, what I was gonna say, one thing about that is I would want something where I could climb up a tree, but if there's an orangutan there, you might be screwed either way. Mm-hmm. So
you want something big though.
I would want to get off the ground though for sure. I would not want to be on the ground.
Yeah.
But mountain lions get in trees, and so can bears, and so can orangutans. Yeah. So it'd probably be better to be on the ground. Mountain
lions carry their weight up in trees all the time. Dead antlers.
Isn't that crazy to see them fucking grab a deer and just go
climb
up a tree?
A tree with it in its mouth.
Animals are fucking insane.
That's a game show.
We're lucky that we're smart.
Oh yeah.
You can't have that as a game show. That's way too.
We're
unethical.
evolved.
It's way too unethical.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be.
Just for the fact that you have to kill the animals.
I know, but the way we're heading, you won't be able to do
Maybe
it.
if you didn't kill the animals, what if instead of giving them like real bullets,
You trank them?
you gave them like tranquilizers? So all you did was put them to sleep. If you got the animals all three like asleep, like whenever you got one asleep, someone come in and take it out.
That would make PETA a little more happy.
You just
probably.
have to survive. Let's just say you have to survive.
Yeah.
Because killing the animals, no way.
That would make people more happy for sure. And then there's still the you could still die. So
think about how crazy the Hunger Games is, though. That takes a whole nother level, and they put you against humans.
oh yeah, those are
Trying
against
to kill
other
each
people, and then they've got like there's booby traps and shit everywhere too.
So what's your strat if you're going into something like that? With
If I'm going into Hunger Games,
with humans, yeah.
be good going in. Obviously, I'm gonna master the long range is what I'm gonna do. Long range and hand-to-hand combat probably.
What kind of weapons did they give? They didn't give guns, right? You couldn't have a gun. It was like bow and arrows and hatchets and spears and
Yeah,
shit like that, right?
Yeah. Fighting hand-to-hand
God,
combat.
that
crap
would
like
be so fucking intense to do.
Yep, I want to master a bow for sure. I want to master hand-to-hand combat. Probably with it. Is that DK? No, it's not fucking DK.
God, that would be so.
I
See,
want
we
an
can't
AK.
imagine. We can't imagine how stressed you'd be that whole time, just fucking thinking, knowing other people are searching for you, trying to kill you.
Oh yeah, you'd have to. No, I'd definitely die. I'd probably die. I mean, currently, right now, if I was tossed in, I wouldn't survive very well. Depending on who I was against, though.
But if you had like months, say you got like 6
If I could
months to train
train,
for it.
if I could train,
What I would want to get good at is hiding. And
hiding,
sneaking up
being
on people.
camouflage.
Yeah. Just hiding. I'd just sit by myself. I'd want to stay like in one spot and not fucking ever move.
Find somewhere
and
where
just
everything there's like a 30-degree angle of where you could be pin and hit from, and you're just like looking at it like this.
Wait for someone to walk by.
Ready
and
to
just
go.
Jump down and fucking stab him 3 times. Jump back up.
Just get him with a quick prison shank. And hop back up there on your ledge.
Something like that.
Just have like 6 bodies all around the place. People walk up
Yeah,
there
you
like,
couldn't
what
just
the
leave
fuck?
bodies there.
You have to bring them up with you. You could take their weapons too, though, and then you. I wouldn't make it though. That would be tough. Game show though. Being a game show. I was wanting to talk about game shows just in general, just because I love game shows. I don't know why.
Really?
I figured it out the other day. I've watched The Price is Right.
That's good.
I remember I was like 4 or 5 years old. My grandma worked at school, and I used to go up there in her office and sit there and just watch it while she was doing work and stuff. She'd have it on. Fucking loved it. Still watch it to this day. I would love to be on that show. But game shows I feel like are just cool in general.
Who is the host of The Price is Right now?
Drew Carey. He's been doing it for a long time.
Really? Can't beat Bob Barker though.
No, it's hard to beat Bob Barker. R.I.P.
So you like The Price is Right the most?
Yeah, probably. You have a favorite game show? Probably don't watch a lot of game shows.
I mean, watching Price is Right as a kid was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd like it now. I don't really watch any.
Really?
I've seen a lot of Deal or No Deal. Do you like that one?
Yeah, Bill and Noti's cool. Wheel of Fortune's cool. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was always a cool one.
I don't think I
didn't
ever
like
watched
that?
that. What
Oh,
about
really?
Jeopardy? Did you ever watch Jeopardy?
Mm-mm.
A lot of people like Jeopardy. They're
Yeah.
probably,
Family Feud too. I don't really like Family Feud.
I'm not either. It seems like it's all kind of corny jokes.
Yeah, they got the survey says.
They're like, what do you stick in your partner? 30 people said dicks.
Dicks. Oh. Yeah, I feel like being a host of a game show would be cool too.
It seems like now they're all comedians.
Be easy. Yeah. We got to be funny. You got to get people to watch it because there's so much other shit for people to do now.
I bet they weren't. I bet they didn't used to be comedians. I mean, they might have, but
You should probably just be like really, really like dapper older gentlemen, like people that were like, oh, you see somebody and you're like, I bet that's a respectable man. That's what they used to be like. But now, yeah, you gotta be funny. You gotta get people into it.
I think Deal or No Deal is the best, or the most, not the best, but
most
like
watched one.
the most watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably because I make it so fucking intense, dude. Deal or no deal.
So imagine, okay, so think about this. That game show is like, you got like 30 cases or something. One's got $1 million, one's got a penny, and you pick one, and then the banker offers you money, right? Imagine the people. I've seen on it so many times where the banker's like, all right, we'll offer you $50K, and the person's like, no deal, not a chance.
Not doing it.
All right, next offer is $86,000. Nope, not a chance. Like, what are they doing?
I know, but this is you got to think like if you leave here, you're not leaving with anything less than what you came with. So you might as well bust your balls out, right?
Yeah, but if you turn down that 80, you know how many people turn down the 86 and then end up leaving with like $500?
Well, a lot of them, but still, that's $500 more.
But it's not 86,000 more.
I know, but what if you could have won the million and you took the 86?
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care at all. I'd be like, I still have $86,000.
I don't know. You never know. The regret might eat at you.
So what's the point of where you would be like, all right, I'm taking this offer?
Well, it's got to be different for everybody, but for me,
it also depends on what's left on the board.
Depending on how deep the board was.
Let's say you've got like an average board, like you've got some real small ones, some real big ones, and some in the middle, and the banker offers you like $100K. Are you taking it? Because I would no doubtably take that. Like, it's not even a question to me.
I would have to think about it.
Really?
I mean, if I had...
You have the promise, or you would rather have the chance to win $1 million?
So like
let's say you got a 10% chance to win $1 million, but if you press the button, you get 100,000 immediately. You would rather have the 10% chance at the $1 million?
See, I don't know about that.
That's because that's basically what it is.
Because at the 100,000, there's like 250, 500, and then like $1 million, I think, right? You have like a few choices left there.
So let's say every other one. So it goes like a penny, $1, $10. Let's say every other one is gone. So there's still a penny, there's still $1 million. Every other like middle one is gone. So you got equal chances for basically all of them. And you get offered 100K.
And they offer me 100.
So like there's probably a 2% chance you get $1 million, 2% chance you get 500K, 2% chance you get 100, like that kind of thing. All the way through.
Logically, I would probably have to take it. I would probably end up bitching out and taking it too. I probably wouldn't be like, I just can't do it. I just have to take it.
I feel like more people deny it than like they go for the chance. Like they risk it more often.
Well, that's probably because the people around them are probably like, go for it! Go for it! Everybody in the crowd.
I'd be like, take that shit right now.
Oh, dude, up there on that stage in the middle on TV, you're fucking nervous, you're sweating, you're like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
You gotta not think about that, and you have to go, all right, what's realistic right here? I could go home with $1 million, but also I could just press this little fucking button right here and get a $100,000 check. Like, come on.
It's the pressure of the lights, man. I don't know. It gets to some people. How many times have you been on a game show?
Yeah, right. I've never been on a game show.
How do you know?
Never had that.
Wouldn't it be wild? I would love to be on a game show.
That would be fun.
So hard to even just like Wipeout would be some cool shit. I don't know if I would want to do it because it looks painful, but hosting it would be cool.
Wipeout's set up for them to fail.
Yeah. It's just like entertainment of pain. Pain entertainment. It's like the Pain Olympics.
It's fun to watch though.
It is fun to watch. I love it.
It's like they have to walk on a ledge that's 4 inches and they got like
there's gonna be shit punching you in the face the whole time when you're coming through. These big ass bouncy balls.
What about American Ninja Warrior?
That shit was cool as fuck, dude. And I had a kid in one of my classes that did one of them. He was on the American Ninja Warrior thing. I'm not exactly sure how well he did. I don't think he went any further because I never really heard anything about it. But he competed in one of the events or he did a course. He was training for it for a long time. He talked about it a little bit whenever we were in class. He was fucking jacked too.
That would be so much fun.
It'd be crazy. It'd be wild. I'm not sure he too well, but you gotta train. You gotta train for a while. You gotta upper body strength because you do a lot of hanging, a lot of pulling up,
finger strength,
like grip, dude.
So I bet climbers are probably the best at it.
Yeah,
people that climb all the time.
Yeah, I haven't watched that shit in a while though, but I'd love to do it. It'd be so cool. There was another one I was thinking of. I was gonna say something about.
Was it like physical one or like a mental one? Because that's what they have basically. It's like Jeopardy or like Wipeout or American Ninja Warrior, something like that.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. Probably nothing important. Let me see if I had anything else about. Oh yeah, I had thought of one. This is what got me. I was at work. This is what got me thinking about game shows. What it was. I was thinking of like a really funny, stupid ass one. It's just like a joke, but you can be like, you can have one. Is like, does he have hip replacement or is he a pimp? And somebody walks across the stage.
Somebody walks across.
like this. Just walking, and then everybody.
So it's like one or the other.
And you go to somebody's like hip replacement or pimp. You got 2 buttons here, and you're like, and everybody's like pimp, like hip replacement. And they're like, pick one of them, and they're like, what is he? And they reveal, and he's either got like the thing drops, and dude's got like chains, got bitches, or they're like laying in a hospital bed, like, oh, it's hip replacement. You chose pimp. It'd be funny.
I wonder what other ones you could do like that. What other things you could do? That's fucking hilarious.
I was wanting to be some dumb shit because I was like, game shows I feel like are just like more. They're like you said, comedians running them and shit now. They're trying to be more funny. I was like, it'd be some funny shit. There's a pimp or hip replacement. You could do you could do.
I just thought it really bad one. I can't say.
Whisper it to me. Whisper it to me.
No,
oh
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
you can hear it.
Spotify down here can hear it. I don't know what you're saying, but I feel what you're saying. You better type it out.
Just keep talking.
I'm trying to think of one you could do, like maybe you could have people. Oh, I don't know. You could have people put in.
That's why I don't say it.
I feel that. That's understandable. That would be a good one. Though.
Sorry.
It would be a good one if you ever saw it. You'd be like, this is a good show.
Canceled.
You could have people put in noise canceling headphones. Have somebody out there, and you could be like, are they screaming bloody murder or are they singing? And somebody over there like, ah! Or somebody going, ah! Is it bloody murder or singing?
Yeah,
you decide.
That'd be a cool game show. We should take this.
I feel like we could you just got to pitch it to the.
We got to pitch it to a comedian and get somebody to host it.
Have somebody to host it. If we got a good host coming in, we got a good setup, we got a good plan going, just pitch it to a TV station. They're going to be like, we might as well run this shit. They're pretty much running just about anything nowadays.
They're like, you want to get on TV? You sure you don't want to go to Netflix?
Yeah, we're just going to give you a special. If that was, okay. Steph Curry's got his fucking one. The putt-putt golf one. You ever seen that?
Oh, no, I haven't.
It's actually like putt-putt golf and Wipeout. You do you putt-putt.
What?
You putt-putt, and then you do like a little event thing. Rob Riggle is one of the announcers of it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's hilarious.
What's Steph do? Does he do anything? Does he host it?
He's a host, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He'll like start it off. He's like, it's called Holy Moly, I think. Holy Moly, right? Welcome to Holy Moly is what he says. And then Rob Riggle's like, Holy Moly! Fucking hilarious, Rob Riggle. I can't do a good Rob Riggle, but fuck, I love him.
It's like, that's like a... Have you seen chess boxing where they play a chess game and then they like fight a round of boxing?
No.
They play a chess game and then box. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Chess boxing, bro. Look it up.
Chess boxing?
Yeah.
They play a whole game and then
I don't know.
or they do a move.
It's something like that. A one punch.
That's fucking hilarious. Chess boxing. That'd be good. Man, that'd be a brain. That'd be tough, I feel like.
It definitely get harder to play chess.
I'm gonna have to show you some Holy Moly clips too. DK.
Nice.
But something else I want to ask you. Do you remember your first cuss word?
Oh, I don't know about my first one, but I remember specifically in preschool sitting behind. I think it was with this kid named Blake Edwards. You remember him?
Blake Edwards.
I think it was with him.
Shout out Blake Edwards.
Yeah, shout out. We were sitting behind the fucking. I don't remember what it's called, like a jungle gym type thing.
Yeah.
And hiding from the teachers and going, fuck! Like yelling out on the playground, fuck! And then looking at the teachers.
The teachers walk around like, where's that coming from?
I don't think they ever heard us, but I remember doing that. I don't know how old I was though. Do you remember?
Do I remember how old I was?
Like just when it was.
I remember when I did it and like the situation, but I don't necessarily remember how old I was. I think I was like Elma Spikes, like first, second grade, maybe third, something like that. But I feel like it was probably those earlier years.
Probably.
Because I feel like in third grade I started doing a bunch of stupid shit.
Did you ever ride the
Third or
bus?
fourth grade. A little bit, not a whole lot though.
I rode the bus for a little while when I was young, and I learned a lot of
That's
shit.
where you learn shit, is on the fucking bus, bro. That's where you become a man, is on the bus.
I remember Grant came over from St. Paul in the 7th grade,
Yeah.
and I had been on the bus in the 6th grade, like 5th and 6th grade, and I taught him, he was like, how do you know all this stuff? And I was like, bro, I've been riding the bus.
Grant's like, I've heard about the bus, dude. What's that like? Like, you wouldn't believe it. Like, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, so for me, I remember my cousin Gage had pissed me off. We were at my grandma's in Pocahontas. He had made me super fucking mad. He was fucking with me doing something. And he had like grabbed something that I was playing with or whatever and took off running down the driveway. I remember standing up, I was bawling, and I was looking at him, I go, you bitch! It's like the first cuss word I ever said. And I was like, took off running inside and told my mom. I didn't tell him I cussed or anything, but.
Did you get in trouble for it?
I don't think so. I think they were like, Gage, you need to stop it. He's like, oh, fuck Sam. I took off. I was like, oh, bitch. But that's my earliest memory of a curse word.
That's pretty funny.
It was a good time. That's where it all went downhill from there.
Yeah, that moment.
I said my first cuss word, and God was like, "Nope, we're not having it." Yeah, gave me all the
God
shit.
said, "Fuck you forever."
Nope, you're going to hell. Going to hell already.
That's it,
you
Sam.
know it.
That's it.
I tried.
You made it though, like good 5 or 6 years probably.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. And that's longer than I thought I would go. To be honest with you. I used to say when I was like 16 years old, I was like, I'm not gonna make it to 24, and here I am. I'm 24.
You used to say that?
I don't know if it was 24. Might have been like 28 or something, but I used to say, yeah, dude.
Think you're gonna join the 27 club?
Well, you have to be good. You have to be extremely good at something though to join the 27 club. I'm not good at anything. All the people that are in the 27 club are gods at their craft.
No, just the people that you know about.
Oh yeah, it's true. There's a lot of people that have probably died at 27.
It's the only ones that are significant.
There's probably a lot of people,
the
yeah.
Mac Millers and Jimi Hendrixes.
Yeah.
All those people.
Speaking of that,
Narbonne, what's that guy's name?
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. They're all 3 in the 27 club.
Cloud Cobain. I gotta show you some of those Mac Miller songs. You ever listen to that new album?
No, I haven't listened to his new one yet.
I meant to whenever we were hanging out at the Axe place, I meant to show you all those songs where he talks about dying and killing himself over and over again.
Oh, that'd be so hard to hear. God.
I'm gonna show you here in a minute.
Dude, he died over 3 years ago.
Yep.
It's been 3
And in the album that
years.
was released like a few months ago, maybe it's songs that are obviously recorded before he died. One of the lyrics is literally, "I'm gonna die before I detox." Literally, he repeats it over and over in one of the songs. He's like, "I'm gonna die before I detox." Just fucking over and over and over.
There was a artist that I saw had an interview recently, and I can't remember which one it was. It was like Young Thug maybe or something. And he said he was in the studio with Mac the day before he died, and they were singing about being depressed and taking pills and stuff. And he overdosed the next day.
Dude, it's literally
that sucks so bad. That sucks.
He's talking about he's like I'm the most unhappy rapper, some shit like that. He's like
How can you
dealing with depression is
that?
tough. He says it, dude. I don't know, but he
Too soon.
it seems like he was screaming for help.
Yeah.
Nobody listened.
Probably.
But then again, these songs that I'm just now noticing it on are coming out way later. So
Coming out after the fact.
the Self-Care album was that was his last one. And then
the Mac lyric that really gets me is he says in one of the songs, I can't remember, he says something about drugs and he says try not to join the 27 club, and then he fucking did.
do you think that's planned
Planned?
for his legacy?
I could see an artist doing that, but I don't think Mac would. But that's because
I can't see how it would be like
you know how ballsy it'd be to actually go through with that.
just through a pick. Why? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why? Like, what do you get?
Know do you know what happens after an artist dies? So okay, we'll think about it like this: if like when Mac died, I guarantee you more people listened to his songs in the next month than probably had in the previous 6 months.
Yeah.
So his family probably made or whoever owns the music, the record label, probably made a fuck ton of money off of that. He might not have been signed though. It's possible.
That's probably why they release more music afterwards.
I mean,
to make more money.
The fans want it, and the family could use it. So I mean,
it's crazy, dude. It doesn't seem. I said you should think he meant to join the 27 club. That doesn't seem likely. Do you think he faked his death? He's like, I hit the height of my career. I'm fucking rolling in cash. I'm tired of not being able to walk down the street without people surrounding me. I've got all these tattoos. I'm gonna get tattoos removed. I'm gonna grow my hair out. I'm gonna get a beard, and I'm just gonna chill as this other dude.
I mean, that would be crazy.
I feel like that's got to happen a lot more than like.
A lot of people say that about famous people a lot.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't blame them for that. Honestly.
I wouldn't either, especially if you like can't do anything normal. Like if you
think about being Michael Jackson, dude.
If you want to take your kid to the movie, like you can't do it. You got to rent out the whole fucking thing.
That's what Michael Jackson did. He would rent out grocery stores and take his kids to the grocery
just
store
so he could shop normally.
Normal human things.
That would be the downfall of it, but I still would probably
Fame would suck. If I had fame, I really wouldn't blame people.
Tyga's got the song. I don't want to be famous. I just want to be rich.
I don't blame him.
I agree. I'm just trying to win the lottery. I don't even want to.
Yeah, not even tell anybody about it. Don't put my name in the paper. I'm moving to a different town. Fuck all you.
Fuck out of here.
Except for some people.
Just give me $1. That's all I need.
I'm out this bitch.
Never see me again, dude. I don't think I'll join the 27 club, though. Maybe the 28 club.
You gonna start a new club?
Start a new club.
You gonna suicide pact? I'm down to do
Everybody
it.
join. Let's go. Suicide pact. Sign the papers.
Leave a like on this video. That means you join the suicide pact.
We'll see you at 28 club. All right, Dylan. We're at 30 minutes. You ready to be done?
Yeah, whenever.
I am. Thanks for listening, everybody. Each one of our episodes recently, if you noticed, it's been like 26 minutes, 27 minutes, 28 minutes, 26 minutes. They're all right around there.
Okay, that's probably
So I was like, I want to either go a few minutes below or a few minutes past. So we did 30. So I was kind of happy about that.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe, please.
We're almost at 1 million
Follow on
subscribers.
Spotify. Yeah, I'm like 100,000 away from 10 million. So come on.
We're about to pass Mr. Beast. So come
About
on.
to pass Mr. Beast. We just dropped a $10 million donation into his Save the Seas. No, I haven't done any of that. But thanks for watching.
You need to do this again. What are you doing?
Watching Shelly try to look
Dylan, it's recording.
I'm Samantha, this is Jay. We're fixing the place up. Please be quiet.
Excuse me.
I was talking to the ghosts.
Right, because ghosts are a real thing and my wife talks to them now. So hot.
I connected to it. I'll place it down. I was like, press record.
Yeah, and guess what?
Looks pretty good.
Does it?
Ouch. That is how we do it.
No, just put
Let me scoot over a little bit. I got some between us.
Someone ate all the Oreos I bought.
I think the contract ate them.
Liar! He is not. I watched him eat the whole thing.
They're telling on me, aren't they? This isn't fair. You got a whole team of spies
Scoot this forward a little
watching
bit, too.
my every move.
I mean, they don't tell you everything.
One of the cookies fell on the floor.
Yeah, scoot this whole thing forward a little.
Oreo?
Not cool, guys. Not cool.
I would call
Oh,
it
shit.
Oreo. That's just my improv training kicking in.
How's that?
Is this still recording?
It's blinking.
Yeah. It doesn't say it. Oh, there it is now.
We're thinking about
Alright, let me start it over. You can just keep it like that.
that.
Let's probably start it over.